to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Morant, and it's Memphis with another.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Walker against Smart. Walker the pass to Wembanyama. That shot no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside Jackson, front pass the arc. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bane would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. Scheme out 36 points for him.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Johnson with a screen on Smart. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 12.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Morant. A rebound by the Spurs. In transition, here come the Spurs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. Frank, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Santi Aldama comes in for Bane. Kennard, he's checked in for Smart. And it's Rose in for Morant. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Johnson. It's blocked. And now Rose running the floor all by himself. Great open look there.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Walker the pass to Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Rose looking around. Jackson with the screen. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Clark with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 4. Here's Walker. And the Spurs scoring again.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Outside Rose. Jackson setting the pick here for Rose. 9 feet out. And the rejection by Wembanyama. From deep, Walker. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Collins against Rose. And Aldama has it in the corner. Outside Rose, just 4 to shoot. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. With the shot. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's... see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Walker. Collins is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Sochan in at the point. There's Walker with the three. Offensive rebound. Collins, good. Collins has got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Rose. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Everywhere on the floor, Wembanyama is a walking mismatch.
And so it's Memphis with it. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Back to Rose. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Rose goes in. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against Boston put on a show. He scored an amazing number of points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Jackson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Picked by Clark. Rose goes in. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Some changes here for the Spurs. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Osman, and Jones subbed in for Wembanyama. On the wing, Walker, defended by Aldama, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Walker. Walker's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for San Antonio. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Jones against Rose. There's a screen by Aldama. There's the triple. A rebound by the Spurs. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the pick. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Clark up top. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Shot's good by Walker.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now, here's Clark. Scoreless thus far. Here's Kennard. Clark, the pass to Aldama. Kennard for three. And again, Memphis no good. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 19-4 run right now. Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. RJ, so much goes into extending an NBA playing career. What was the key for you in your long career?
Well, for me, physically, I had to start doing more things away from the game of basketball, doing yoga, doing strength training, but also the changes mentally. I went from a 20-point-a-game scorer to a guy that was getting 3 or 4 shots a game. You have to be able to accept your role and then star in your role. And for me, I just love doing it.
Bane with the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Walker. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game and finished off by McDermott.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 29 points. Johnson finds Walker. There's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Rose. Outside, Bane. Rose, a screen on Johnson. Bane with it. Jones covering. And again, it's Desmond Bane. Bane's got 8 here in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Walker against Bane. Shoots a fader. Walker's shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And he slams it one-handed.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Please give a big round of applause for your Christmas Duke.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in for Rose. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama is checked in. Outside, Walker. Johnson sets the screen for Walker. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Smart against Walker. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. From 11 feet away, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's Walker outside. Nailed from three-point land. Walker's got 34. The Grizzlies trail by 20. And here's Morant. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Here's Smart. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Rejected by Walker. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Smart kicks to Bane. Adams outside. Smart passes to Bane. And again, Memphis no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And even with that turnover, for the most part, they've done an outstanding job not being reckless and playing under control.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. .116 left in the first half. And now the latest from our reporter, David Allman.
Thank you, Kevin. Now the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bane says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter, eye damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. Smart with the ball. No scoring in this one. Adams dishes to Morant. And a wide open look for Bane. Off target from outside. Spurs leading by 20. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones against Morant. Five to shoot. The three. The shot, no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's... And Kenny, what was your experience like competing in the three-point contest back in 1993?
Oh, it was great. Between that and doing the dunk contest too, an amazing experience.
You're lying, Kenny. No way you could dunk.
Come on, look it up, Shaq.
The video doesn't lie, Shaq. Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Their D has been like Swiss cheese, fellas. Thin with huge holes. I think any of us would put 30 on these guys. Even you, Ernie.
Shaq, where do I sign my 10-day? I was born ready. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. And it's Adams in at the center position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Morant. Good work defensively by Jones. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Smart. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And the second free throw, good. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
In the corner, it's McDermott. Walker finds Johnson. Back to Walker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. The 9-foot shot, and he connects with the jumper. Morant's got 14.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Walker the pass to Johnson. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. Pulls up on the elbow. Walker's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Morant against Jones. Morant kicks to Adams. Pass to Bane. A three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got 20 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Smart against Walker. On the wing, Jones. They double-team Walker, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
14.
And it's Walker penetrating. San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Walker.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And so Walker nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now Morant. 14 points for him. That'll go on McDermott. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, San Antonio. Outside, Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Bane for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bane's got 6 in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Passes to Bane. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. Now here's Morant. Feeds to Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Not settling for the layup. Once Smart has the rim in his sights, he is clear for takeoff.
Walker against Smart. Now here's McDermott. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. They grab their own miss. Johnson dishes to Walker. McDermott for three. Drills it from outside. McDermott's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Jackson a screen on Jones. And there's the feed to Jackson. The kick out to Bane. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bane's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Walker. Non-stop scoring machine here.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
The pass to Smart. Adams outside. Kicks to Morant. Jacks up a three. San Antonio with the rebound. Walker's got 11 rebounds in the game. With the crossover, and another one falls.
Yeah, a phenomenal scoring display. He's getting whatever he wants.
And you throw in tonight's performance, he's approaching third place for the most 50-point games all time.
And the Laker legend Kobe Bryant ahead of him, having hit that point total 25 times in his illustrious career.
Inside, Wembanyama can't cash in from close range. To the inside, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bane. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month, averaging about 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Johnson finds Jones. Walker against Smart. Wembanyama sets a screen for Walker. Rebounded by Smart. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Pass to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Aldama gets the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
They double-team Walker. Stolen by Smart. Here's Bane. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bane's got 14 points here in the second half.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
San Antonio calls timeout. Checked in for Memphis.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Wembanyama. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands.
The Grizzlies shooting in this game 45%. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, we've got Devontae Graham. Collins is out there with Walker. And it's Osman in at the power forward. Here's Aldama. Sinks the triple. Aldama's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Grizzlies.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys. Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Clark, a screen on Walker. Shot clock at 6. Jackson misses. San Antonio leading by 22. Collins, a screen on Kennard. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Outside Rose. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Rich, do you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Clark, the pass to Jackson. Now Kennard. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Walker over to the left wing. Walker is screen on Rose. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Memphis. Here's Aldama. And here's Rose. That misses off the backboard. Here's San Antonio. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Walker goes in, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Rose passes to Jackson. In the corner, Kennard with it. Misses the 3.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
They set the screen. Collins kicks to Walker. Unloads. Misses off the right iron. Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Rose with the ball. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Now here's Walker. Defended by Aldama. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Back to Rose. He takes it in. He dishes it to Clark. And the rejection by Collins. Graham in the corner. Pass to Sohan. Back to Walker. They double-team Walker. He feeds it to Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Some changes for Memphis. Baines checked in for Jackson. Marcus Smart comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Rose. Here's Morant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. That's good from Morant. Now we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
Bane sets the screen for Morant. Off target from three-point range.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
Here's Walker, and Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Passes it to Adams. The pass to Bane. Bane drawn the double team. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And a little.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal
the
previous play is
to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Adams, no good on that one. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately, and I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Pass to Smart, and here is Adams. Adams drawing the double team. Morant kicks to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
They double-team Walker. Play him in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Smart dishes to Morant. Offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Osman, the pass to Walker. Stolen by Jackson. Payton for three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. San Antonio leading by 15. They double-team Walker. Out to the wing. McDermott kicks to Walker. Dishes to Johnson. Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Pass to Smart. Memphis moving that ball around. Kick out to Adams. Back to Jackson. Fires the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's. Here's Walker. Connects again.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Payne for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Walker's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Driving the lane. The second effort. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Smart dishes to Adams. He kicks it to Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Spurs leading by 19.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Walker.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Payne for three. Good on the three-point shot. Payne's got 39.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
The dish to Adams. Misses the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Johnson. Kicks to McDermott. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. And the Spurs lead by 21.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Adams outside. And the pass to Bane. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Stolen by Walker. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Lucky 13, baby. Great game, MP.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
All right, let's talk about my guy Joel Embiid, the latest quote-unquote victim of MP's great.
At least 60 points in 5 consecutive games. I only have one question for you. Are you human?
I'm a basketball player to my core. Ever since I was a kid, this game has been my passion and my calling. I've always felt a deep connection to it. It's like when I step on the court, I feel like I'm part of something bigger than myself. It's almost religious. Basketball connects me to generations that came before me and generations that come after me. It's an incredibly special feeling. It makes me feel more alive than anything else in this world.
I'm feeling a big game tonight, kid.